Did you know that today is Opera Day? An opera is a play where everybody sings instead of talks. I'm so glad that you came to visit us. I'm sure you'll have a good time. We'll try to make the verses rhyme here at Opera Day.
We are the boys and we play with big toys, and we're never afraid to get dirty. We like to play rough, doing wrestling and stuff, and the girls don't fit in, it's a pity. Boys are all together, one and the same, and if you're something different, that is a shame.
I'm not a boy, but I think I'd enjoy playing trucks if you'd ever permit me. But maybe they think that a girl who loves pink will not ever fit in. It's a pity.
We are the girls with our hair full of curls, and we like to get dressed up and pretty. We like to play games that require our brains, and the boys don't fit in, it's a pity. Girls are all together, one and the same, and if you're something different, that is a shame.
Though I am a girl, I don't have hair that coils, but my daddy says that I am pretty. And maybe my spikes put me out with 3 strikes, so I'll never fit in. It's a pity.
We are the children too small for the big kids. We play simple games, itty bitty. We still take our naps and like sitting on laps. Older kids don't fit in, it's a pity. Kids are all together, one and the same, and if you're something different, there's a shame.
Mr. Quigley, do you see what's happening? There's no place I fit in.
I can see that we have a problem here. It's going to be okay, and I know that we will find a way to learn to accept each other here at Opera Day.
But Mr. Quigley, I don't fit in with the adults either.
You are adults and you talk and you talk and you talk and you talk like committees. You talk and you talk and you talk and you talk.
And the kids don't feed in, it's a pity.
We are not together, that is a shame. We must accept each other as one and the same. We are the boys and we play with big toys, and we're never afraid to get dirty. We like to play rounds and we frosting and stuff, and the girls don't fit in, it's a pity.
Good job, guys.
We're the boys. Hey,
Lemon.
Oh, hi, Lemon. Hi, Yuki.
Hi, Yuki.
Hi, guys.
Say, is he here yet?
Haven't seen him.
No.
No? Well, we can't do an opera without him.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be here.
I hope he's not lost.
Oh, I never thought of that. No, boy.
Say, Grandpa, would you be willing to take the choir rehearsal with the kids? I need to make an important phone call. Would you do that?
Willing? Why, I'll have that choir singing beautiful harmonies in no time. Oh, say, don't forget this prop box. Got some neat stuff in here.
Yeah, thank you for getting that. Look at all those wonderful hats, wigs. Kids will have a blast. Well, everyone, can I have your attention? It's time for choir rehearsal, and Grandpa is going to rehearse with you, so if you'd go on back to the choir rehearsal room, you're going to make beautiful music.
Oh,
Go back.
this will be fun. I like to sing. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, may I speak to Ken, please? Oh, the studio. Well, would you have him call Mr. Quigley at Quigley's Music Shop? Yes. I'll be here. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Oh, hi, Mr. Quigley. What do you think?
Well, it certainly is blonde.
Yeah, that's why I picked it. The blonder, the better. That kind of makes me look like a rag mop, though.
Well, I like your spikes better.
You do?
In fact, I like you just the way you are. You know I like you, not because you're perfect, but I like you, not because you are a star. Everything about you is fine the way it is, because I like you just the way that you are.
You mean you like me, even though I'm different, and you like me, even though I'm not like you. You have helped me feel better just by saying simply that you like me, so I know that it's true.
Attitudes can change even when they are wrong. That's how we will all get along. You know I like you,
Not because you're perfect,
but I like you.
not because you are a star.
Everything about you is fine the way it is, because I like you just the way that you are. Just the way that you are. Spike, I know you're feeling badly about yourself right now.
Yeah, and nobody here is like me. The boys won't let me play. The girls all have coily hair, and I don't. And the little kids only want to play little kid games. And all the adults ever want to do is talk and talk and talk.
You're right, Spike. We could all do a better job of showing you how much we love you. But I want you to know that God loves everyone just the way they are.
Even if I don't look like everybody else?
God loves everyone that He's created, no matter what they look like. And He wants them to live with Him in heaven. He's like a king who decided that he wanted to throw a party. In a kingdom not far away, a king called his servant to say,
I want to throw a party tonight. Here's my list of friends to invite, and when the hour has come, I will open the door to let those invited come in. We have so much to do before the party can begin. La 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 la. I hope they're not too busy. La 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 la. I hope they're not too busy.
The servant went to the friends of the king. The first was out on the job.
The king here, boy, would like to invite you, his friend, to a party tonight.
But the friend was consumed by all the work yet to do, wealth and power to gain.
Please tell the king, my dear old friend, the reason I'm detained. I'm overworked and underpaid. The boss will scream if I'm delayed. I'd like to come, but I'm just far too busy.
The servant said,
I understand.
then warmly smiled and shook his hand.
I wish you well, it's too bad that you're busy.
La 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 la. I wish you well, it's too bad that you're busy. The servant found the next friend at home with a wife, 2 kids, and a dog.
The king here, boy, would like to invite you, his friends, to a party tonight.
But when the servant was done, the dog ran away.
Come back!
The family cried night and day.
Please tell the king, my dear old friend, the reason I'm delayed. I'm married now with kids and spouse. The dog is gone. I bought a house. I'd like to come, but I'm just far too busy. Here, doggy, doggy.
Servant
Here,
said,
doggy.
I understand.
then
doggy,
warmly
doggy.
smiled and shook his hand.
I wish you well, it's too bad that you're busy.
La 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 la. I wish you well, it's too bad that you're busy. The servant found each friend on the list, but all had something to do. He told the king his friends were all right, but none could come to his party tonight. At this the king was enraged, so he grumbled and paced, but stopped and proclaimed loud and long.
Even if my dear old friends won't come, the party will go on. Gather from the countryside, from towns and cities far and wide, anyone who wants to join the party. Young and old, rich and poor, it doesn't matter anymore. Invite them all to come and not be tardy.
The servant spread the word all around to anyone willing to hear.
I have good news, no matter your plight. The king wants you at his party tonight.
And when the hour had come, the doors opened wide. The king welcomed all to come in.
This party is for you, my friends. Please let the feast begin. La 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 la. Please let the feast begin. La 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 la. Please let the feast begin.
There is a kingdom not far away. The king invites you to dine. He's calling you to his table, you see, to be with him for eternity. And when the hour has come, the doors will swing wide to let those invited come in. He accepts us as we are, so let the feast begin. La 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 la. I hope you're not too busy. La 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 la. I out to be seen.
Mr. Quigley, I know that you like me and that God accepts everyone just as they are, but I still don't fit in with the other kids.
Spike, what do you say I get us a snack and we can talk about it?
Oh, that sounds great.
Well, you know, I'm expecting a very important phone call, and if the phone rings, would you answer it for me?
Sure.
Thank you. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, who could that be? Hello, Mr. Quigley's music shop.
Who is this, please?
Why, this is Spike.
Oh, Spike. This is Ken Miedema.
Oh.
Mr. Quigley has asked me to come over to the music shop and help with Opera Day.
Yes, we've been expecting you.
Why don't you try some singing, Spike? Because it's Opera Day.
Oh, well, I'll try.
Aha, very, very good. You know, anything can happen when you take a story and set it to music.
I know what you mean, I think.
You're getting better. Listen, I need a favor from you. Would you be willing to help me, my fair young lady?
I would love to help you out, my, dear old man.
Well, did you know that I am blind, which means that I cannot see with my eyes?
No, I didn't know that.
Well, it's very true, and I wouldn't like you to come and pick me up at the recording studio and lead me to the music shop to help with Opera Day.
It would be my pleasure.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Spike.
You're welcome, Mr. Sir, Ken Miedema. I'll be right there.
Very good.
Oh, let's hang this up and go right over.
Spike, who was that on the phone?
It was Ken Miedema, the man who is going to help us today on Opera Day. I can't talk now. I have to run.
She's coming to pick me up. She's coming to pick me up. She's running across the desert. She's running through the forests. She's running the high, high mountains. She's swimming across the ocean. She's flying through the sky. And all because she's coming to pick me up. She is coming to pick me up. She is coming to pick me up. To pick me up. To pick me up. To pick me up. Me up.
I'm here, my new old friend. I'm here to take you to the music shop.
Well, that's very good. Then we should go then, because we don't want to be late for Opera Day.
That's fun.
It
Mr.
isn't.
Miedema, sir, how can you play the piano if you can't see?
You know, that's a good question. Let me show you. You see the black keys on the piano? They're divided into groups of 3 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 2, all the way up and down the piano. Now, if I find right about the middle of the keyboard, and if I line that up with the middle of my body, right by my tummy here, and then if I can find this C that is right below these 2, and find all my 3s and 2s, the rest of it's just feeling it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Hey, when you were a kid, did you have a lot of friends in your neighborhood that were blind?
No, I was the only one.
You were?
Yep.
Wow. Well, I'm the only kid in the village with spikes, you see.
No, Spike, I don't see.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
You have spikes?
Yeah.
Really? Look,
Yeah.
I've never felt porcupine spikes before. May I?
Yeah, reach out and grab. Don't pick yourself,
Oh,
though.
I won't. Those are really cool. Ah, that's neat. You are really awesome.
Thanks.
Wow.
Hey, have you seen the music shop? You just gotta see it. It's great.
Is it really wonderful?
Yeah, it is.
This I gotta see.
I get it. That's a joke.
You're right.
This I gotta see. We'd better be going.
We should go, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let me
come around and
climb.
get me. Oh, Spike, are you
no.
all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. But this time, you better lead me.
I get it. It's a joke.
Yeah.
I like every kind of pizza there is.
I do. You like to watch movies on TV?
Hey, everybody. Here's Ken Miedema. He's the guy that
Hi,
Mr.
everybody.
Quigley was telling us about.
Hi, he's here.
Wonderful music. Thank you, Spike.
You're welcome.
Has anybody seen Mr. Quigley? I have to find
it is
out if
Mr.
he's got all the stuff that we need.
I think he was
for
getting the
Opera
box.
Day.
Oh, here he is.
Mr. Quigley, how are you?
Very good, thank
Good. Did you find all the nicks and knacks in your closet that we need?
Yes, I've got everything.
Oh.
I've got, let's see, tablecloth. Oh, I don't know what you're going to do with all this stuff.
Well,
We
we'll
got it.
figure out something. First of all, I have to figure out if I have my singers. Now, everybody knows that an opera needs a great chorus. So let me see if we have a chorus to sing. Now, first of all, do we have some boys? I want all the boys to say, "Here we are."
Here we
Oh,
are,
louder than that.
here we are,
All the girls can say, "Here we are."
here we are,
All the kids can say, "Here we are." Now let's all say together, "We are the chorus of the opera.
we are the chorus of the opera.
We will tell the story loud and brave.
We will tell the story loud and brave.
We are the chorus of the opera.
We are the chorus of the opera.
We the story will save."
We the story will save.
Great opera chorus.
Thank you.
Now, Mr. Quigley, we need a story about a king and a banquet and
That's right.
all. Well, you know what? I thought we ought to make an opera about that. Except I would like to change the king to a queen. How would that be?
That sounds like fun.
And we have to have a queen for the opera. Now, the queen has to have a really operatic voice. An opera is, a play where you sing the story instead of talk it.
Yeah.
And we have to have just the right voice for the queen. Now, does anybody want to be the queen?
Oh, I do.
Well, I heard a voice earlier that I think would be perfect because... No, I don't think so. The voice I heard was on the telephone when I was in the studio, and I think it was Spike's voice, and I would like Spike to try out for the part of queen.
What?
Why?
What?
Yeah, do you
queen?
think she'd be well, Spike? Would you be willing to do
Yeah,
that?
I'd love
Spike's got a good
to.
voice.
Well, all right. I want you to sing these lines, okay? Let's see, kids, if Spike can do this. I think she can. Let's see. I would like to have a banquet.
I would like to have a
Is
banquet.
she good or what?
Yes,
yes, For all my friends who have no place to dine.
For all my friends who have no place to
You
dine.
can do it. Okay, now that Spike is going to be our queen.
Oh.
Good deal. So we have the queen and the chorus. Now, in just a second, we're going to actually do our great, wonderful opera called In a Kingdom Far Away.
Wow, that sounds great.
That was the beginning of the opera. We call it the overture. And now we will begin with the narrator and the chorus. In a kingdom far away
In a kingdom far away,
lived a royal queen.
lived the royal queen.
And one day the queen did say
And one day the queen did say
to her favorite assistant, would like to give a banquet
I would like to give a banquet
to all my friends who have no place to dine.
to all my friends who have no place to dine.
And we'll have a wonderful time.
And we'll have a wonderful time.
So the Queen's assistant said, "Oh, my Queen, what would you have me do?"
Oh, my queen, what would you have me do?
And Queen Spike said, "Go to all my messengers,
Go to all my messengers
send them around the kingdom,
and send them around the kingdom,
inviting everybody to my table."
inviting everybody to my table.
Queen's assistant said, "I'm on my way."
I'm on my way.
So first she went to the messengers, and this is what she said. "Go round the kingdom here and now,
Go around the kingdom here and now.
inviting all the people to the table of the Queen.
Inviting everybody to the table of the queen.
Tell them there's a banquet coming soon.
Tell 'em there's a banquet coming soon.
Be on your way right now."
Be on your way right now.
And the messenger said, "Here we go to the kingdom,
Here we go to the kingdom.
going to tell the story.
Going to tell the story.
There's a banquet right away.
There's a banquet right away.
Come to the table of the Queen."
Come to the table of the queen.
And the chorus said, "Come to the table of the Queen." Sing it!
Come to the table of the Queen.
And now the Queen's assistant went to the setters of the royal table. And this is what she said: "Make the table beautiful,
Make the table beautiful.
for the Queen is giving a banquet,
For the queen is giving a banquet.
and everyone who's coming
And everyone who's coming
is a special guest."
is a special guest.
And the setters of the royal table said, "We will make the table beautiful
We will make the table beautiful
for the special guests."
for the special guests.
And the chorus sang, "They'll have a wonderful time."
They'll have a wonderful time. They'll have a wonderful time.
And that is the end of Act 1. And in a moment, we'll sing Act 2.
Wow, that was great. Yeah.
Good job. Let me go see that.
Yeah. Can I be queen next time?
Well, as we open scene 2 of the opera, a beautiful table's been set. Now, this is the grooviest, spunkiest thing that ever happened yet. The messengers went through the kingdom and brought everybody in. And now the feast is almost about to begin. Except the Queen has to say, "Thank you to my messengers,
Thank you to my messengers,
the ones who set my table.
the ones who set my table.
You brought everybody to this wonderful place.
You brought everybody to this wonderful place.
Now the banquet shall begin."
Now the banquet shall begin.
before we have our meal,
And before we have our meal,
I'd like us all to sing a little song.
I'd like us all to sing a little song.
And my narrator will teach it to you.
And my narrator will teach it to you.
Thank you, Queen Spike. The song goes like this. Listen first. Bound together and finely woven, we're bound together and finely woven, we're bound together and finely woven with love. Real simple. Help me sing it. Here we go.
Bound together and finely woven, we're bound together and finely woven, we're bound together and finely woven with love.
That's good. Now, put a hand on someone's shoulder and we will sing it again.
Bound together and finely woven, we're bound together and finely woven, we're bound together and finely woven with love.
Thank you to our lovely queen.
Thank you to our lovely queen.
It's the best old banquet we've ever seen.
It's the best old banquet we've ever
Bound
seen.
together, well, we are
Bound
bound
together and finely woven, we're bound together and finely woven, we're bound together and finely woven with love.
Sing the last line one last time. Finely woven with love.
Wow, that was great. Wow, good job.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
What did you think, Mr. Quigley?
That was terrific. Thank you, Ken.
Oh, you're welcome.
Kids, you did a wonderful job.
Right on.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was fun.
Mr.
Yeah.
Quigley, it's great to feel accepted.
Oh, Spike, we just want you to know how much we love you. And I don't know what we would do without you
Right
around
on.
here.
Right on.
Now you know what it's like at Opera Day. Though we are not the same, we all must learn to love those not like us. I'm so glad that you came to visit us. Our time for now is all through. Remember that God loves you and that we do too.
We are the boys and the girls and the kids and adults. We are all bound together. We'll work and we'll play and enjoy every day as we all try to love one another. We are all together
not because you're perfect, but I like you, not because you are a star. Everything about you is fine the way it is, because I like you just the way that you are.
You mean you like me, even though I'm different, and you like me, even though I'm not like you. You have helped me feel better just by saying simply that you like me, so I know that it's true.
Attitudes can change even when they are wrong. That's how we will all get along. You know I like you,
Not because you're perfect,
but I like you.
not because you are a star.
Everything about you is fine the way it is, because I like you just the way that you are, just the way that you are.
Kids, parents, grandparents, you won't want to miss a single episode of the all-new Simply Grand Quigley Band. With new places, new characters, a whole new band of kids singing, laughing, and playing with the puppets, this is another winner from the makers of the best-selling Quigley's Village. In each video, the characters your kids know and love, Bubba, Lemon, Danny, Spike, and Mr. Quigley, lead the kids through a music-filled adventure that focuses on teaching Christian values in a fun and entertaining way. In Hide and Go Sneak, someone spilled paint in the music shop, and Bubba and Spike try to solve the mystery. Mr. Quigley tells the story of Adam and Eve in the first hide-and-seek game to explain the importance of being honest, even when you've done something wrong. In the crazy quest for the hidden treasure chest, the kids find an old treasure map. Searching for treasure encourages curiosity as the kids seek for clues. When the kids examine the old Bible they found with the map, they find that X marks the spot and discover the richest treasures of all. The episode of Giggles and Goof-Ups at the Gazebo is a special day in the village because the governor is coming to give a speech. Unfortunately, a buzzing bumblebee lands on the stage, and Bubba, with his bee swapper, turns the event into chaos and mayhem. Through songs and example, the kids learn the important lessons of respecting others and using good manners. These 3 episodes are available now, and more are coming soon, like A Fit About Fitting In, which teaches about accepting one another, and Small Wonders and Giant Blunders, which focuses on friendship, and The Disappearing Dessert Disaster, which teaches the value of generosity. The award-winning Quigley's Village is already a proven winner with kids, and they're sure to love the new Simply Grand Quigley Band. Parents will love them too because they support and encourage the good values parents are already teaching their children. Collect all the new episodes of your Quigley Friends in this music-filled, fun-loving, values-teaching, toe-tapping, biblically-based, all-new Simply Grand Quigley Band.
Oh, the Simply Grand Quigley